Hello guys and welcome to GWF Bound for Glory. I'm of course your main commentator, Mark Marks, alongside Tim Price.
Well, great to be here for Bound for Glory's World Kickoff Show. And what a show we have ahead.
Yeah, the kickoff show is here and it's starting, and we're going to be starting off with Danny Six versus Austin Woodward. And well, we're going to be seeing one of these two men of Danny Six and the Mundo in a tag team match later on, and been the Mundo in our main event. That's going to be some time away, but well, we're here in Los Angeles, and let's get it started. Here is coming out first. It is the main event Mafia. It is Danny Six.
Yeah, here they are, two members of the main event Mafia, Danny Six and the Mundo, and of course, well, the Mundo gonna be the managerial assistants for Danny Six here in this kickoff show matchup.
It is going to be the manager here, and of course Kevin King on the other side, or whatever, a champion. Well, after our main event tonight, who is going to be our world champion?
Yeah, who is it going to be? Oh, what a night tonight is going to be. You know, we've got a great kickoff show here and then a great main show.
Well, as the bettings have just started here, I mean, really, the winner of this match is really just going to get the momentum for the main event later on, really just setting the tone who's going to really be dominating tonight.
Yeah, that's what this match will kind of give to that main event, is which group will have the momentum, but which, Kevin King or the Mundo, who will they have momentum for?
Yeah, but you also gotta think, this is really a hindrance for the main event Mafia, as they have a tag match later on. Any of the two members in the Mafia can be in it. Well, Danny and Mundo are two out of really three in there. That's gonna be one there, but of course, coming out next, Austin Woodward alongside the King, our World Heavyweight Champion, Kevin King.
Yeah, here is the Dark Kingdom, and Austin Woodward, I mean, he can put a real tamper into the spirits of the main event Mafia. I mean, let's say Austin Woodward was to, damage and injure Danny Six tonight. Well, Mundo would have to be in that tag team.
Yeah, you gotta think, is this gonna be the strategy going into this match? Does Woodward even care about winning? Does the Kingdom even care about winning this match? Is it gonna be about damaging Danny Six to make sure that Mundo is in that match? Oh, Tim Price's mic was a little bit off there. We're going to be continuing on. Tim? Alright. Well, looks like we're going to be settling with Tim's mic here. One good thing is on the pre-show, get the kinks out of the way. And this is one of our technical mishaps that lead us to a half-hour break. Well, let's see if he will be back, as now Kevin King entering for Austin Woodward's match here. Who is going to get the big win here in our big pre-show match? Well, we're gonna get this match underway here. Normally I'd ask Tim who's he gonna go for here, but Mike is in a bit of a problem here. We're getting that fixed. We're getting his headset. Maybe a new headset will be coming its way down. But as of right now, really, if I'm going to say if anyone's going to win this match, I'm going to have to say Danny Six, because I feel like Woodward is not going to care about winning this match. I feel like he's going to have the strategy of really just main Danny Six to make sure that he cannot be in the match later on tonight, while Danny's going to be looking to try and finish this one quickly to stay fresh for the tag match if he is a part of that match later on tonight. Now, Woodward picking him up and just throwing him around. I'm going to quickly go see what the fans are saying, though, of course, as we are closing it here. 81% for Danny Six, 19% for Austin Woodward. So the fans on my side here they're going to go for Danny Six as well. Let's see if we can get Tim back here. Tim?
No, I'm here. Damn
Good-
technical issues.
I know headset was given to you, and let's see if this one's going to last a little bit longer than the last one.
Well, we can only hope for that.
Yeah, now
That's what
Austin Woodward is in firm control of this matchup, and well, Tim, do you agree with me here? I'm thinking Danny might win here tonight because I think Woodward's going to be more focused on remaining Danny instead of just getting the 1-2-3 victory.
Yeah, that may be, the case here tonight. That very well probably is Austin Woodward's strategy for this. Well, as you said, Danny Six would want to end this quickly, but you never know, that could end up in a loss though for Tess because he thinks, well, I want to end this quickly, so why don't I just get myself disqualified and I can focus on a tag team match.
Yeah, well, who knows? Maybe we can get a count-out victory right here, or even a double count-out right now. As Big Man Sean is counting away. And now look at Danny lifting him up. But no, Woodward able to back him off there, and Woodward looking to try and continue this matchup. And you notice Kevin King, he's just watching on. He doesn't want to get Austin disqualified here, of course. I mean, sure, he wants Danny not to be a part of that match later on tonight, but he doesn't want him to be done this early on.
Yeah, he wants, Danny Six to be, as hurt as possible going into that tag team match. So
Look at that
either way,
super
he
kick.
would be able to. Part of it is into the cover, but look at the Mondo there.
Yeah, the Mono, but is that a smart strategy there? Because that could have been the end of the match. That could have been enough for Danny, and he could have been able to really resuscitate from that and be ready for a tag team match later on tonight. But look at Woodward flying.
Oh, yeah, what a swanton bomb there from Austin Woodward.
Yeah, you gotta remember, Woodward's not gonna be in that tag match right now tonight, so he can do whatever he wants. He can put his body on the line as much as he wants. Danny's got to be at least a little bit more conservative here.
Yeah, he's got to, think about, the longevity of this event, trying to keep himself as fresh as possible for the tag team match on the main show.
Yes, now Danny looking to lift Woodward up. And takes him down.
Vicious torture rack neck breaker into the cover there.
No, only a 2 count. As now, what do we have here? Kevin King getting involved here, and now attacking the back of Danny, lifting him up. And takes him down.
Huge sit-up powerbomb there into the cover.
And only a 2 count here. Look at Woodward flying again.
Yeah, the high flying that Woodward uses.
Danny fighting back here. It was a big reversal there. That could have been Woodward trying to set up for an end. But look at that super kick.
Jesus.
And the force of Woodward falling into the boot of Danny. I think Woodward has to be out.
Yo, that's got to be a straight knockout.
2 count.
I don't know if it, Day Six took too much time to get to the cover there, and that gave Austin Woodward the chance.
Yeah, that may be what just happened there, because some way, somehow, and well, another super kick for good measures. And look at this, Kevin King adjusting the turnbuckles and maybe trying to make it easy for Austin Woodward. Maybe he was thinking about taking off for Woodward to use.
Yeah, exactly. And that could do a hell of a lot of damage, an exposed turnbuckle, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah, big match.
John noticed it.
Yeah, you caught him. As we're going to get a combo of Rainmakers here from Austin Woodward. Takes him down for the 3rd one. It looks like Danny needed an umbrella there.
Yeah, it looked like it, but didn't get it, and tried for a reversal there, but didn't cap.
On it.
Woodward still in the offense, but look at that. Yeah, Tess expects you to adjust his weight there, his body movement.
Yeah, we're just shifting the weight, catching him there. Now, what is he thinking? Lifting him up. No. And there's a spin and the takedown into the cover. 1, 2 count only.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's a lot of pride on the line in this match, but I think maybe Tennessee should just let himself get pinned, end it quickly, and he can survive for the tag match.
Yeah, you gotta be thinking that has to be on the mind here, because look at this now. Another takedown there into the cover. Danny looks out. 2 count, and Danny again trying to stay alive here. But he's got to think at some point he needs to stop here to be really and able for a match later on tonight in a tag match. Look at this.
If he keeps up with this, he's just going to force Mundo into the tag team matchup.
Yeah, I don't think that's a scenario Mundo wants to be in, because he wants to be in the main event tonight to go against Kevin King as fresh as he can be.
Yeah, he wants to be a clear 100% for that matchup.
Well, Austin saying good night there. Could be spelling towards the end. No, Danny Six able to fight back here. Another big super kick.
Oh!
Cutting open Woodward. Woodward able to get back up.
And he gets back up as another huge face buster there into the cover. And that could have just got Austin Woodward the win.
And it does indeed. Woodward may be cut open, but the damage has been done to Danny. Is he going to be able to compete in the tag match later on tonight, or will Mundo be forced into that tag match?
I think it's going to be the latter there. I think he's going to be forced into that tag team matchup. That was a grueling match. And I don't know if T6 is going to be in the shape.
A huge match there by Austin Woodward, as we're going to be looking through some of the matches for a card for the main Bound for Glory card. And well, first we have our 6-man Battle Royal Bound for Gold matchup, as Lewis will be, Lewis, Dean, Manus Ono, Jess Jarrett, Dan West, and a mystery opponent put in by Joe Disney himself. So let's see who's going to be the mystery man.
Yeah, who is going to be able to win? Who's going to be this mystery man? You definitely don't want to miss out on Bound for Gold here at Bound for Glory. What a matchup that's going to be.
Yeah, you do not indeed. And then, of course, the United Kingdom Championship. Mark Andrews versus Tyler Bate. At the restaurant, we just saw Mark Andrews attack Tyler Bate with his own title. There's definitely going to be a lot of hot blood going into this one.
Yeah, definitely going to be a lot of bad blood indeed for this matchup. Can Tyler Bate keep the championship he won off Wolf, or will Mark Andrews become the new UK champion? We will find out what match that's going to be.
Yeah, and well, this is just what the people in the back are thinking of what it's going to be. And they think it's going to be Mundo and Braun Strowman going to be going against the Disciples of the Dark Kingdom. Well, that is definitely one way it could be. It could also be Danny and Braun Strowman. Either way, I think we're going to see Braun Strowman in action here later on tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Braun Strowman's pretty much confirmed for the matchup, but will it be Tony? Will it be the Mundo? We'll find out. But yeah, it looks like production is assuming that Tony's in no shape to compete for the tag match.
And well, we're going to see later on to see if Danny can compete, or will it be the Mundo be pulling double duty, and really a bad double duty that be having, is we're going to be having a hardcore championship match, fatal 4-way here. And well, let's see if Jamie Lethal can beat the odds against 3 other men.
Yeah, we'll see if he can do it, but I think now is the time his days as champion are numbered.
Yes, well, coming out next, it is Johnny Omega.
Yeah, Johnny Omega making his way down to the ring. Well, you can't forget about, the history of the Hardcore Championship here, and the fact that Johnny Omega is a former Hardcore Champion.
Yeah, former hardcore champion. He held that championship for a long time, for a 24/7 rule championship. For as long as he held it, was absolutely impeccable. Same for Jamie Lethal.
And well, could he be about to win it again here tonight? Become a two-time hardcore champion. Now this is big high stakes at a fatal four-way matchup.
Definitely a lot of high stakes here as Johnny Omega making his way down to the ring. Of course, a part of the Elite. And of course, later on tonight, we will be seeing Morgan Wolf looking to put away Matt Rhodes for good.
And Morgan Wolf is going to look here to end this retirement tour off Matt Rhodes here at Bound for Glory. And can Morgan Wolf too? We'll find out. Well, the question now is, can Johnny Omega become a two-time hardcore champion? We will find out in this big fatal four-way matchup.
And we will indeed. Will the Elite be able to get some gold back into their stable? Of course, they used to have the tag goals. They were, like I said, Johnny Omega used to be the hardcore champion. Can they get it back again?
Can they get it back? But you got to wonder about the Elite. It's going to be, at some point, they're going to be obviously down. Remember, it's going to be Johnny Omega and Mike Shallow. Yeah. No more Matt Rhodes.
No more Matt Rhodes. That's definitely going to be a big one. Of course, that can happen here tonight. It could happen at any time. Of course, he will be in a match tomorrow night if he gets past Morgan Wolf some way and somehow. But with all that being said, coming out next, he is the leader of the Hunter Club, Damian Hunter.
Yeah, here is the leader of the Hunter Club, as you said. And well, can the Hunter Club be about to add the hardcore championship in the hands of Damian Hunter? You sell him out and can't get started in a hardcore setting.
We've seen a little bit of a fall in the Hunter Club before, but they're currently rebuilding with now having Lewis Bourne. Lewis Bourne has been absolutely dominating the past few Raws. He's going to be in the Bound for Gold matchup. This could be a great night for the Hunter Club here.
Yeah, it could be a great night indeed. You could see Damian Hunter becoming hardcore champion, then you could see Lewis Bourne on getting Bound for Gold.
Could very well be seeing that here, and would the Hunter Club be taking over? But well, here's one man that I know is going to be looking to stop it here. Here comes Mark Nova.
There is Mark Nova, ready regarded as, a young bright star here in GWF, and yeah, could he be about to become hardcore champion? Certainly has to look like he can't get it done in a hardcore setting.
He certainly does. Indeed, and of course he's got a man in the Bound for Gold match. Of course, recently been aligning himself with the old local hero Dan West, and let's see if this could be a good night for the local heroes.
Yeah, it could be a very good night for them. Hardcore championship, but they're Bound for Gold. Yeah, we just have to see. I mean, this is what Bound for Glory is all about. Just great matches, filling up what is a great card.
Yep. Well, now we're just waiting on our champion. And well, coming out next, he is our hardcore champion, Jamie Lethal.
Here is the hardcore champion when this man first came to GWF in the first few months. I don't think anyone in those first few months who saw him ever thought he'd be a hardcore champion would hold it for as long as he has. But Jamie Lethal has proved his doubters wrong, and could he be about to prove them wrong again? I mean, it is very high stakes against him.
Yeah, of course, he's been holding that 24/7 title for such a long time already. I mean, can he continue to hold it here tonight? I mean, he went from a man that was in the opening matches, never being able to find a win, changed up his character, changed his ways to this new green machismo, and now he's been unstoppable.
Yeah, he has been unstoppable and has been very impressive as hardcore champion. But, you know, tonight the odds are not in his favour at all.
Yeah, well, with all this being said, Tim, who are you going to go for here?
You know, I think I may go with Johnny Omega for this one. I think, he can become a 2-time hardcore champion. He's done it before, and I think he can do it again. He knows exactly what needs to be done in this hardcore matchup.
Well, let's see if that is going to be right here indeed. Well, let's get this match underway. Damien Hunter quick to go on Mark Nova. Johnny Omega already going after Jamie Lethal and already going to the outside. But that could be a disadvantage with both Johnny and Jamie, because what if Damien or Mark Nova happens to put each other away very fast and they don't see it?
Yeah, exactly. That's the danger of taking a match outside. Yes, there's a lot of weapons out there, a lot of environmental weapons, but at the same time, you can't win out there. You've got to get the match back in the ring if you want to win. So, it's very dangerous for them two to be had there.
Very dangerous indeed. Let's look at this. Mark Nova high flying. This is what I'm talking about. If they put him away quickly here, they could pick up the championship while the champion and the former champion are all outside confused.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, the danger you run with being on the outside. The two men on the inside could very much end this quickly, and you don't even realise. Just roughly Johnny Omega's cut back in, but he's got back outside.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to do more damage on Jamie Lethal and really just continuing on him here. As looking to go up here and taking him down.
Down there, and the thing with these fatal 4-way hardcore matches is it can be very difficult to keep your eye on everything that's happening.
Well, really, the most important is what's inside the ring, as Mark Nova with a huge miss there missed the storm.
Yeah, he really did. Just try for some high risk and high flying, and all he did was crash and burn.
Oh, this is going to be the first toy.
Boys thinking of grabbing.
Oh, no. Taking away the kendo stick there. And now Damien Hunter throwing down the kendo stick. Going to go for the cover. Does Johnny see it? Yes, he does. 2. No. Johnny may be able to get there. And I think Mark Nova is kicking out as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think it wouldn't matter if Johnny make a cut there like he did. Mark Nova was kicking out anyway.
Well, I'm going to quickly go to see what the fans are saying here. Go from highest to lowest here. 52.9% for Johnny Omega. 35.3% for Mark Nova. 11.8% for our champion, Jamie Lethal. And a resounding 0 for Damien Hunter.
No one has any faith in Damien Hunter and the Hunter Club here in this matchup.
Yeah, no faith in the Hunter Club here.
It was put later. Oh, notice what like Johnny Omega kind of did there. He took out the ref whilst that pin was happening.
Yeah, because, that is really allowed here. No disqualifications, extreme rules, and matches. I would hate to be the ref in these type of matches.
Yeah, I would as well, It'd be very difficult to try and, focus on everything. You can't really keep control of anything because there are no rules.
And there are no rules, nothing for you to help take control in there. All you are in there is for to help with the 3 count or to watch and see if someone taps inside the ring. Now, Mark Nova with Johnny.
But he's
wasn't able to get him there. Mark Nova looking to try and continue on our champion there. Taking him down. Now is he thinking a big knee to the back of the head. Jamie Lethal looking to go high. He's trying to go for that big elbow. But look at this. Johnny Omega stopped him. Johnny, the only one inside the ring.
Yeah, he needs to get an opponent back in the ring because Yeah, you can't win on the outside. Everything has to happen within that ring. This is not false count anywhere.
Yeah, and of course, this isn't the Bound for Gold matchup. Being the last one in the ring isn't going to get you victory.
It certainly isn't, and all 4 of these men are now on the outside.
Yeah, the lights went out for a moment there, but they came back on.
We just got some form of production issue.
Hey, you know, it's the pre-show.
At least I came back very quickly.
Out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully the mic we got you works this time. I feel like we keep giving you the non-working mic because we don't have a lot of money for the season.
No, we just spent a lot.
Yeah, well, 3 weeks left after today. Of course, 3 weeks time, you guys, will be WrestleMania. You guys do not want to miss it. I believe the date is July 2nd. Yeah, July 2nd, you guys do not want to miss WrestleMania. Such a short time away.
You certainly don't. That'd be a huge mistake.
And of course, we will be finding out later on tonight who is going to be going to that main event of WrestleMania to go against Oliver Bisping. Will it be the Mundo or will it be Kevin King? Things you do not want to miss. And of course, speaking of Oliver Bisping, who is Oliver Bisping will be going on right before our main event later on tonight.
Well, very interesting. That is Pain. This well really big shine. Man, Bisping is. Oh, look at that!
Oh, look
Damien
at this!
Hunter.
No, the cover. 1, 2, 3, and whoa, a huge victory for Damien Hunter, the man that nobody believed in.
Yeah, no one believed it, Damien Hunter, and he is now the new hardcore champion.
The new hardcore champion is here. The Hunter Club is starting to take over. Can they get another victory later on tonight in Lewisborn?
Yeah, the Hunter Club looking strong to start off here tonight. Can they continue that strength? As you said, Lewisborn in Bound for Gold. Can he win there?
Well, a huge night for Damien Hunter. Can the night only get better? Well, Jamie Lethal, the reign is over. Could we possibly be seeing Jamie going after Damien Hunter? But for now, Damien is our hardcore champion. As well, we're going to be going over the rest of the matches we didn't cover before. We're bound for glory here. And well, we got Kim Rage who will be going against Alexa Bliss. And I'm being told there is going to be a little surprise for Alexa Bliss later on tonight for her entrance. I cannot wait for that.
No, I can't wait for that either. I love a good surprise, and well, what a matchup this is going to be for the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah, what a match this is going to be indeed. Kim Rage, really one of the most dominant women we have. And of course our co-main event here, Matt Rhodes will be going against Morgan Wolf. Will Morgan put away Matt Rhodes for good? Is he going to end the retirement tour here tonight?
Yeah, is this Matt Rhodes' final match as a part of GWF? Is he going to be retired here tonight? Will Morgan Wolf do it? Or can Matt Rhodes keep the tour going?
We are going to have to see about that. And then, of course, our main event of the evening, the Mundo will be going against Kevin King, who will be going to go against Oliver Bisping at WrestleMania.
Yeah, who will be going against Oliver Bisping at Mania? I mean, will the Mundo be 100% going into this match of Kevin King, considering the tag team matchup? Kevin King, I'm sure he's loving the situation Main Event Mafia have put themselves into right now. Yeah,
well, only time will tell. Is Danny Six going to be able to be a part of that tag team match to save the Mundo? Well, with all that being said, that is it for the pre-show. We will be starting very shortly for our main show. With that being said, Tim, say goodbye to the fans.
Well, goodbye, fans, and see you there for the main show.
Yeah, see you guys there for the main show. I'm, of course, your main commentator, Morgan Martz, and I will see you guys there.